I just installed something that just might make your life a little bit easier. Hi, welcome back to How to RV. I am Jason, and today I want to talk about an install I just did with my surge protector. For as long as I've had my RV, I have had SouthWire products, those surge protectors made by SouthWire, kind of like this one here, where you can buy just about any store and have your RV protected from electrical issues. From the one that you just saw on the screen to a bigger one that actually gives you digital display and shows you if there's any issues with the plug, all the way to the one that I just installed. They're all made by SouthWire, and I'd like to explain a little bit about what they have done with us recently. So when we first bought our RV, we got one of these. Now I typically call these one and dones. The reason I say that is because a one and done means, in this case, is that if this was to get hit by an electrical surge or something like that, it's most likely going to kill it, but it's going to protect your RV. But after that, it's no good. You need to buy another one. Now, I went to a different one after that, and it looks like this one here. The reason I went to that is because I wanted a little bit more protection. And on this one, which is the one that we did the video about when we talked about surge protection, why it's important to you, is because this one actually has a timer delay on it, and it takes time to look at all the electrical components, the power plug that you're plugging into it, the campground side and all that, and make sure that everything's okay before it turns itself on and gives you power to your RV. So because I liked SouthWire so much, and they have protected me many a times, I've had plugs melt, I've had all kinds of electrical concerns right at the post at the campground, like ones that you see when you go out camping where the polarity was reversed. What I mean by there is they had the wires on the wrong sides of the plug. So with all those conditions and issues that you could run into when you go to a campground, it's good to make sure that you're protected properly, and SouthWire has done that for us. I reached out to them, asking them if there was something else that they had that could not only do surge protection and give me all the little things that they have done in the past with their equipment and systems, and make life a little bit easier for me at the same time. The folks over at SouthWire emailed me back and said that they had one of these systems here, which is a direct inline surge protector, meaning that it's going to be directly connected inside of your RV, and you don't have to worry about carrying something around that's portable to plug into the post at any campground. So in my discussions with SouthWire, we were talking about the surge protector, and I noticed that this one did not have a display on it, and because of that, I wasn't going to be able to see what was going on at the post at any of the campground and make sure that I am secure and safe. So what I mean by the display is on the front of this one here, you can see how many amps that you're drawing, you can see how many volts there is available at the post, and if there's any other issues going on, this display right here will tell you what those are. So with that being said, because this one didn't have a display on the face of it, I wasn't so sure that was something that I wanted to do. After mentioning that to SouthWire, they said that they have that covered as well. They actually have a remote display that plugs right into the side of this one here, and it will give you all the information just the same as the other surge protector itself. So after all of our conversations, SouthWire went ahead and sent me this surge protector and the display so that I can show you what you can do with your RV just the same as I just did with mine. The way this system works is slightly different than what you would typically use with your portable systems. This one here is going to actually be hardwired inside of your RV, meaning where you put the plug on the outside of the RV, the power coming from that plug inside of the RV will go directly into the surge protector and then out of the surge protector to your RV, eliminating any need for a portable system that you would plug at the post on the outside at the campground. So there are some plus and minuses with this. One is you have one permanently mounted now. You don't need a portable device anymore and taking up more storage if storage is a problem for you. The other benefit is with these portable systems like this one and like this one here is if you have it plugged into the post at the campground and you don't have a way to chain it up or lock it down, somebody could steal it. So with the permanently hard mounted one inside of your RV, nobody can get to it, you're still protected, and you don't have to worry about that. All that being said, you still get the same protection from the surge protector as you would with this big one here, but all hardwired in. The only negative side that I've found with this one so far is if you get a surge or if something goes wrong with your surge protector, well, you're kind of already hardwired in. So if you have an issue with one of your portable systems like this one or like this one here and it no longer works, you could easily just unplug it from the post and your camper, replace it with another one, plug back up, and you're good to go. So I've been thinking about how I could come up with a solution with this permanently hard mounted one. So if it goes bad, how can I easily swap it out, or how can I maybe bypass it so that I can get back on the road again or having power back to my RV. So with that being said, I really haven't come up with a solution just yet. So I would like for you to leave down in the comments on what your thoughts are. How would you resolve this situation? A lot of you out there may have an electrical background or really good at being a handy person that can resolve something like this. I would love to hear your thoughts. In my discussions with SouthWire before they sent me this, we were talking about, do they have options for 50 amp RVs as well? And lo and behold, they sure do. They have a system for your 30 amp RV like mine, and for 50 amp RVs also. If you're interested in getting one of these for yourself, I'll leave a link down below so you have a place to go to get yours. And if you really like the thought of having one permanently wired in and not having to worry about having a portable system anymore, then there are a couple of things that I'd like to cover with you first before you decide to go ahead and make that purchase. First off is the obvious. I want you to think about, do you really want one that's going to be hardwired and permanently mounted, because of the situation that we talked before, that if the surge protector goes bad, then you're without power and you got to find a way to get around that. As time passes, I'm sure the comments will fill up down below and you might be able to find a solution to that, but until then, just think about that one. Something else to think about is, before you purchase one of these, is your RV still under warranty? Now, I'm not saying that it will void your warranty, and I'm not saying it won't. What I'm trying to say here is that if your camper is under warranty, then check with your warranty, check with the dealership to make sure that you can go ahead and have one of these installed and it won't void your warranty. I have some experience in electrical work, and I did not mind taking the chance upon myself to go ahead and wire mine in, but I highly recommend that you go ahead and get somebody to professionally install it, especially if you're worried about that warranty. Ask your dealership if they can do it for you so that you don't void the warranty. The reason that I would really like for you to have somebody install it for you is because messing with electricity like this can be very dangerous and could cause fires or electrical shock and injure somebody or even yourself. I just want to keep you safe and healthy so that you can enjoy all your camping trips. So again, I would like to thank SouthWire for sending me these so that I have something that I can install and show all of you out there, some possible add-on that you can do to your camper and make your life a little easier. And if you're looking to have one of these installed, then the links will be down below where you can go find one yourself. So until the next time, enjoy your camping trips, keep yourself protected, and God bless.